Oh my Lord!
Welcome to Without a Recipe, Beef Wellington.
This is so hard.
Yikes.
Just so hard to look at.
Why Beef Wellington?
This is impossible.
A Beef Wellington?
The thing that cool YouTuber chefs do to prove they're cool.
The toughest day of my life.
It's huge.
Keith challenged you, Ryan Garcia, and Marissa.
Okay. So all the coloreds.
I think the final four from last year.
Okay, just saying.
The Try Guys are back in the kitchen for Without a Recipe, Bad Boys.
You know, different salts taste saltier than other salts.
What does that even mean?
Exactly.
So far this season, the winners of the first 3 episodes have each qualified for next week's finale.
Is this what they go through in the bear?
And to determine the final slot, Keith has challenged 3 of the best chefs from last season.
Keith challenged me like a big dumb dummy.
In next week's finale, one winner will be crowned the Without a Recipe Bad Boy Champion.
Okay.
Today, Keith has decided they're making Beef Wellington.
Also, I love meats, and this technically is a baking challenge.
Will they get a raw deal?
Oh, I forgot the truffle!
Or will they be burned at the stake?
We've made it to the 4th episode of Without a Recipe Bad Boy season, and today we're making Beef Wellington. I'm Rosanna Pansino. I'm a YouTuber, baker, and New York Times bestselling cookbook author.
What's up? Hi, everybody. It's me, Jacob Wysocki. I'm an actor and comedian, but more importantly, I'm a bad boy for life.
I'm Nini Nguyen. I am a competition chef. You might know me from Top Chef or Last Bite Hotel or Tournament of Champions. And I am a cookbook author. Beef Wellington is an excellent holiday dish if you can nail it. Perfectly cooked steak with a crispy, flaky crust. Puff pastry is quite technical because it requires building layers of fat and dough. Puff pastry is very temperamental, and it's kind of like a time-consuming dough to make. Lots of layers, crispiness, and like rich buttery flavor. You want to make sure you're cooking the steak, but you can't really see it. Even as like a professional chef, you never know with the Wellington what you're gonna get until you cut into it. There's so many different things and so many details, from the puff pastry to the duxelles to the assembly of the whole shebang. There's so many ways you can go wrong. Things are soggy when the crust isn't flaky and when you overcook the steak. It's a wonderful centerpiece. If you want to show off your skills, you make a Beef Wellington. If you're not doing it with a recipe, your chances of success is really slim, because there's so much technique that goes into this recipe. It's not just one recipe, it's multiple recipes in one. You don't have it and you don't have the recipe, like, I don't know what I would do. I'd have to look at a recipe to make this one.
The Beef Wellington. It's a big old log of meat inside a loaf of bread. Keith made this whole game without a recipe in the first place to be a thing he could finally win. And then what does he decide? I'm gonna challenge people on a Beef Wellington. The most Keith thing you could possibly decide to make. Are there even different types of Beef Wellington? I chose my 3 competitors out of who did the best last season. I wanted to be against the best. If I can win this episode, I would have won the finale of last year posthumously, after I'm dead, because I died last year.
I think the boys are scared of me, to be honest. And I think Keith was the only one brave enough to call me forth.
I get it. You know, he needs his comeback. And the funny thing is like, I think Keith's gonna do really well because he's really good at meat and stuff.
I wanna beat Marissa, I wanna beat Ryan, I wanna beat Joyce. I wanna beat them all. I'm only challenging people that I think are great, which is honorable. That's why I'm better than them.
Taking Keith down!
Keith came in here thinking he had a chance against us.
Beef Wellington, baby. It's time to put meat inside a pastry.
All right, bakers, in 3, 2, 1, try to bake.
All right, let's go, Joyce. We gotta get flour, of course.
Yes, flour.
I'll put it betwixt us.
Oh, yes.
Are you doing any raising agents?
That's not a question I'm willing to answer at this time. I prefer that you make the decision
How
for
much
yourself.
did I help you the last time?
You know how Keith always tries to do Daddy's favorite? Well, I've decided to go a step above and come in with father figure. I am going to do a fig and sage beef Wellington because fathers always have sage advice. Thyme because father time. Maybe try to make it into a Wellington boot shape just for fun.
What's a welly boot?
A welly boot is a rain boot. It's a very British, it's the British way of saying rain boot. I don't know.
What is agar-agar?
I don't know, so I'm not gonna touch
I'm
it.
taking sugar. Every time you ask me, what does Ryan know how to make? It's eggs. It's breakfast. That's how I take it. We're gonna go on Keith's terms? How about Keith's terms on Ryan's terms? What is it? On his terms? With his terms? I am making an all-American breakfast beef Wellington. Ground beef all around the outside, and in the middle of it, a line of soft-boiled eggs. So when you cut into it, egg yolk gonna spill out. Hash browns surrounding that, and then a bacon wrap with an onion jam. Keith, unfortunately, you are going home today. Or back to your office, wherever you're most comfortable.
Like, I have no idea how to make a beef Wellington, other than it's just like a meat roll-up.
That's honestly such a good description of it.
My beef Wellington is going to be goth beef Wellington. The color of my dough is going to be black. And then I'm going to make a red wine, dark bloody glaze. For all those pop punk kids, for all the goth kids, I had a goth stage. I had a scene phase. And I deleted every single photo from the internet. You will never be able to find it.
You're not gonna give us goth B-roll?
No, I don't need that. I've given you enough. You've been fed. I feel like if we put dairy in, it's gonna be dairy.
Well, you make bread and stuff with water, and milk is just water from a cow.
Today, I'll be making the Chicago Italian Beef Wellington, inspired by the Chicago Italian beef sandwich. We're gonna put some jardiniere and some sweet peppers where there otherwise would have been like mushrooms and mustard. The jardiniere has a pickling to it, so it's got that vinegar like a mustard might. So I think it's got a lot of excitement around it, and I would love if Gordon Ramsay, if he would just watch this video and call me. If you make a beef Wellington, you want Gordon Ramsay to react and be like, that's a good one. But I don't have a good Gordon impression. Is he Australian?
It's British.
British. That's what it is.
But that recipe's crazy. Hey, you want to see how this entire season ends? Well, you can check out the entire season, including the finale, right now on Second Try. Head on over, see what happens. Which bad boy is the baddest, or the least bad? Or just go watch.
First, the bakers will have 1 hour to make the pastry for their Wellington.
Why is there ice?
Cause it's dough, we gotta keep the dough cold.
Why was it in the fridge?
I'm going with a puff pastry, I think.
I'm using pie dough, so I think it's pie pastry.
Puff pastry is, I would say, like a glorified pie crust. Today we're gonna make a blitz puff pastry or a rough puff. I have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna add in some salt, no sugar, because this is a savory dish.
I don't know if what I'm doing would be called rough puff. Right now I have flour, salt, sugar, and now a little bit of ice water. Everything has to stay as cold as possible for as long as possible.
You wanna use all-purpose flour because it has less gluten than, say, like a bread flour.
Self-rising flour, so we just let it do the work for us, Joyce?
You don't want anything like leaveners in it, like a self-rising flour.
We're gonna use self-rising flour. See if it can do it. Can it do it? Why wouldn't it be able to? Let's challenge the flour.
You just want good old regular flour.
I'm gonna use the regular flour. I'm scared to be freaky with y'all.
What was special about my flour?
Oh, it's self-rising.
So what is it gonna do?
I'm gonna put a little yeast, a little yeast, a little yeast, a little yeast.
Yes.
There's no yeast. All you need is butter.
I want it to rise, Joyce. It's a puff pastry. Puff, puff, pass.
If you're putting yeast in, you're making bread, not puff pastry.
So it'll rise. That's the whole point.
Yeah, because it's better to have too much than not enough.
Right.
All you need is butter.
Well, if it rises too much, just use the stabilizer. That's what that does, right?
So a traditional puff pastry, you would make a sheet of butter and you would encapsulate it with like the dough. But today we're going to make a rough puff where we're gonna incorporate big chunks of 4 sticks of butter into our flour.
I have 4 cups of flour, almost a quarter cup of powdered sugar, a bunch of little sprinklings of salt, and 1.5 sticks of butter. Nice cold butter.
I'm using a pound of butter because you need the butter for it to rise.
Marissa, why are you grating that butter like cheese?
I am grating the butter like cheese because I saw this done one time. I'm looking to do the letter fold method with shaved butter.
You want to have big chunks of butter, and so I would not grate this. The layers are not gonna be there. It's gonna be too tight.
Do you need me to shave some butter for you?
No, I don't trust you.
Wow!
So now I'm just gonna pour half of my water and I'm just gonna stir it around.
So it's just self-rising flour, butter, water, salt, sugar, and ice cubes.
I'm not using a KitchenAid because I think that it's really easy to overmix. You could definitely do this by hand.
Let's get to work, my friend. My machine friend, thank you for everything you do. I really mean that and I appreciate you. Marissa's doing it the old-fashioned way, but machines win in the end. But you know what? This is my last chance to make the finals.
Are you feeling the fresh?
I think because they all think I'm a fraud. And that's the only reason I got challenged twice. You think Keith set himself up for success on this one?
Yes.
Right? Beef Wellington? Hi, I'm Keith. I know meats. I bet you this isn't the first time Keith's made a Beef Wellington. That guy loves meat.
I think this actually is one I could do well, but I also want you to know I've never made a Beef Wellington. I've never made a Beef Wellington. I've never made a Beef Wellington. Mushrooms and broccoli, ground beef.
I know Keith's low-key a little fancy boy, so. We are going to make a cheeseburger Wellington. You roll it all up into a beautiful puff pastry. It's one of my favorite dishes.
But I myself have never made a Beef Wellington. I have no prior experience here.
The first thing you're gonna lay down on your puff pastry is a nice smattering of your mushroom mix.
Okay, mushroom mix first. I don't know how to make this.
A Beef Wellington inspired by the All-American cheeseburger.
I don't know, is it puff pastry? Is it just bread?
Can you make it more of a log?
Yes, I can make it more of a log. You know what? Yes, Nicole, it's like a Yule log. I swear on the season 8 without a recipe slate that I have never made a Beef Wellington.
Lie.
I'm the owner of the company.
I'm the owner of the company. I'm gonna win. I gotta win.
If you were to color this dough, I wouldn't recommend it first.
I'm gonna put super black because I'm making a goth beef Wellington. So I'm gonna put super black into the water.
But if your heart was set out on coloring a dough, I would put dye in the water.
Now I'm just gonna stir this and I'm gonna slowly pour the blackness into it. Why does it look green?
Once you add the water or liquid into the flour, like that's when the time starts, and you cannot mix it too much, otherwise you would basically make just like goop.
My dough looks like it has a lot of teenage angst. Were you like a pop-up kid or a goth kid growing up? Like,
No.
what were you like as a child or a tween?
I was a weirdo, duh. Like I wore video game shirts, but I also wore like button-down Hawaiian shirts with ties. Sort of like a character on the Disney Channel that you're not supposed to like.
Now we're gonna do our first fold, and what you'll see is nice big old chunks of butter.
It feels okay. It feels a little cracky. You know, it's like it hasn't moisturized enough. Dough number 1. This is my powdered sugar dough. I wanted the other one, regular sugar dough.
It's a little springy. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I see what you're up to. That looks so fun. It looks like you're putting like mozzarella cheese into a pizza dough. You're doing like a croissant style thing.
Right.
Wow.
I want to win.
5 minutes.
We're gonna do a 4-fold to make 4 layers. So I'm gonna take the first one and I'm gonna do it 2/3 down. And then we're gonna take this side and we're just gonna meet it where the other one stopped. And then we're just gonna fold this again, but we're gonna fold it in half.
We're gonna start treating this like a croissant. Yeah, because I want to make layers. Because puff pastry still has layers. I don't know, it's bouncy, and I see the butter. I see it.
3 minutes.
You can see 4 layers. We can put it in the fridge or the freezer if you're short on time.
I definitely feel the chunks of butter. I guess that's it. I'm just gonna cover it in black.
What are you doing?
I'm just covering it in black.
Joyce, your hands.
Oh, I dissociate and I start to do things.
Where's the?
Right here.
No! Oh my God!
This is the easiest part! This is the easiest part! What is your problem? This is the easiest part! How did they go so crazy at the end? It was fine. We were doing fine. Take those gloves off. No. Put them in the not trash. I feel like we did a good job here today. I don't know why you got so frazzled.
It's day 2. After leaving their puff pastry to chill overnight, the chefs have 2 hours to prep their meat and duxelle.
I think that I have no idea what I wanted my dough to feel like.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, it's black.
Mine is ballooned.
Yeah, yours is pressing. It's like, let me out of here!
My goth girl with big titties. I used to be a scene kid back in the day.
You were a scene kid? Did you have the shirts where you had thumb holes?
Thumb holes. My scene name was Baby, I think it was Baby Sweet Cakes or something like that.
You had names?
So now we're gonna work on our tenderloin. Here I have a center cut tenderloin, and so we're gonna season this aggressively. So I go with the salt first, all around, every side.
So I know I cook some of this before it goes in. I'm gonna get this all nice and seasoned up. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper.
The only thing I know how to do with meat is season it. Black sea salt. Email, goth.
Have you ever had that?
No, I just saw it on TikTok.
If you're using a nice like kosher salt, you can't really over salt. You wanna make sure it's nicely dusted throughout.
I'm seasoning with salt and pepper, just a little. And then I'm gonna, just a little of adobo, just a little.
We really want to build a crust all around because you want it to be flavorful.
I don't wanna over spice it because this is fancy meat and you're not supposed to over spice fancy meat, but just a little.
Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at that marbled meat.
Thank you. I did it myself.
The purpose of searing this is really for color. We were not trying to cook this. If it's not sizzling this much, then your pan is not hot enough.
It's gonna get smoky in here, everybody. You guys know that, right? It's gonna be smoky from here on out.
Ooh, okay. It looks burnt because the salt is black.
Look at that.
And when I sear it, I'm only searing the sides. I'm not going to sear the ends, just because I don't want those to be overcooked.
I have so much meat because I'm trying to make a welly boot shape. So I need the leg part and the foot part.
I'm gonna sear this on each side for 30 seconds to a minute or just until it develops a nice caramelization.
A little bit of black garlic, but I love garlic. It's the only reason why I can't be a vampire.
Yeah, the only reason. It should look like it's done, but the inside is raw. Then we're gonna let it sit and dry as much as possible. We'll probably put it in the fridge uncovered so it dries out. We just want it to dry out. Becky says that she remembers me making a beef Wellington, and I'm like, I don't remember that. But even if I did, it would have been with a puff pastry from the freezer 12 years ago, and I was high out of my mind.
Technically, you can use any kind of protein you want in a Wellington.
I am boiling water for my soft-boiled eggs. It will be the center core of my beef Wellington. I will be cooking my sausage middle in a pan and then surrounding a line of eggs. So when they cut into my beef Wellington, it just oozes that beautiful yolk.
You just have to be really thoughtful of which protein you're gonna pick and making sure that it's cooked to the right temperature in the center.
Okay, let's get a lot of salt in there. Fennel. Lots of fennel. How about a little bit of paprika? Oh, when I'm making burgers, sometimes you put an egg into the meat to help bind it. And if I want this to create the structure that's gonna hold my all-American breakfast Wellington together, why not put an egg?
and I wouldn't put anything wet in this. Like, we want this to be dry.
Oh, this is so wet. Is that what makes pork more complicated than beef? Is it because it gets really oily because it's so fatty?
You don't want a piece of soggy meat inside your pastry. You're gonna have a soggy bottom.
Okay, that's going in. Just imagine if this works. Keith's jaw will drop so far if that yolk actually runs out. I'll tell you what, he does not believe this will work.
Next, we're going to make our mushroom duxelle. I have 3 different mushrooms, so I have shiitakes, creminis, and maitakes. And we're just going to food process it. The food processor will chop it up really nice and fine.
I'm moving on to my mushroom filling. I think this is lion's mane, which is so cool. I asked specifically for fancy mushrooms. Said fancy mushrooms, maybe portobello?
Okay, so we have our mushrooms here. We're gonna peel and dice shallots.
I think the traditional way is like this mushroom and onion minced thing. My Chicago-inspired one will have sweet bell peppers, and I'm gonna use onion too. We have some jardinera, and I'm going with Hank's hot jardinera. Why Hank's? Because Hank is a nickname for Henry.
Wait, Hank is a nickname for Henry?
Yeah, kind of like how Dick is for Richard. Some of it just like doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. And I gotta mince them down so that it's like a nice paste. Yeah, I'll do a beef, spicy, and then can we do dip on that one?
Is that a Chicago accent?
Not really, it's sort of Brooklyn, I think.
Yeah, that's what to say.
We chopped up all of these things. You wanna cook in stages so that everything has time to dry. We really want this to be like a spreadable, delicious, concentrated paste.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make the red wine glaze. So we're gonna put beef broth in here.
The whole purpose of using a duxelle is because you want something concentrated in flavor and dry. And if you're using something that's already in a liquid, that's already kind of a fail.
My glaze is going to go on top of my emo beef Wellington. So I was like, I need red wine so it can be red.
Adding too much liquid, like you're going to have like a moisture issue. It's gonna be really hard to dry it out.
I put some flour in there so it can thicken up. It is glazing, y'all. It's just lumpy, so I'm just gonna strain it when I take it out. It is lumpy, but it's also glazy and thick.
What is a glaze?
It's like a thing you put on top of food to make it taste good.
It's like meat frosting.
Thank you.
Once your shallots are nice and dry, I'm gonna add a little bit more butter, and then we're gonna add our mushrooms. Sometimes if it's a big pile, start with half.
Okay, so I'm going to use the mushroom to wrap around the fillet in a nice umami blanket.
We're just gonna let that cook until it's all kind of the same texture. I like to add the herbs, like if you're gonna use rosemary or thyme, towards the end of the cook. Keep that herb nice and flavorful and bright.
Just adding some thyme, more sage. Oh, I forgot the truffle! I've never cooked with truffle before. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm probably gonna ruin it, but I'm still so excited.
As I'm moving, I don't see any liquid, and it's pretty dry now. And so now I'm gonna add my cream. You want about a half a cup. And to this, I'm gonna add some soy sauce. The cream is gonna kind of make it turn into a paste and make it really nice and spreadable.
I have no idea what a mushroom pate is. I just know it's a part of a beef Wellington. So we're just gonna chop and screw it.
And mushrooms, they grow underground.
Yeah, they do.
They have their own secret society and network.
They do.
Just like Goths.
When making a duxelle, like traditionally is made with mushrooms, but potatoes are not gonna be your friend.
I have not made hash browns, but again, just like when I was making picadillo for the pot pie, my mom has made hash browns. I've observed a little bit, usually while playing Game Boy. So I'm planning on putting these hash browns into the oven after I get all the starch out of them.
You want something dry, you want something flavorful. Cheese might not be your friend.
Oh, you know what? I put a little cheese on top of my hash browns. Cheese and potatoes and bacon.
Loose cheese, like it's going to just ooze out. And you wouldn't want to put a potato in a Wellington because you already have your starch, which is the pastry.
For the bacon, I am going to wrap around the hash brown and pork sausage. You make it so hard to make a show.
I'm so sorry!
Like we're trying to make a good show here.
This is my mushroom paste, and I'm gonna put it in the same bowl. We're gonna just spread this out so it cools faster, and I'm gonna put it into the fridge.
Now, I'm gonna do something I've never even thought to do. Try to make some maple onion jam.
In 11 minutes?
How long does it usually take?
I mean, I guess it just has to be a fine amount because that's all I got.
leave this sort of open. I want that to get as dry as possible. The beef I just threw into the fridge. This I'm also gonna throw in the fridge, but it'll have to be heated back up. And then I'll assemble it all together and hopefully it works. I feel great.
I did something.
I feel good. I feel confident.
I hope it's edible.
I think it'll be edible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's day 3. Now that they've prepped all their elements, the chefs have 1 hour to assemble their Wellingtons and get them into the oven.
Keith, why did you bring us here today?
Yeah, Keith, why'd you bring us here?
Well, I brought you here because you were the top 3 finishers of last season. And then I had you do this because this is one of the hardest things I think you can do in the pastry and dinner, like savory world. And I like to do savory things.
You see, basically translating, I decided to make a dish that I know that I can beat you at.
Exactly.
So that I can go to the top.
Yep, that's all I heard. Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what I heard.
Okay.
We know the size of our Wellington, so we want to make sure our dough is big enough. I'm just gonna slowly work this because it's kind of cold right now.
There's more rolling happening?
There is a roller.
There is a roller.
Do not cut this before you actually measure out your Wellington because you can't glue it back together.
So we have a ruler, right? So am I supposed to like find the circumference of this thing and then measure out the circumference to know just how much pastry I need?
Well, I'm just gonna cut a box. Then I'm gonna put my mushroom on there.
I think moisture is the enemy.
Everyone's on different steps.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Now that our dough is rolled out, we're gonna make and build our Wellington. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slather this tenderloin with mustard. It's really nice to be able to add a little extra flavor onto your meat. You can use a brush or a knife, but make sure you get it on everything.
I am doing the figure, part of my father figure concept, the fig.
I wouldn't do like a jam or jelly or something watery.
I'm massaging the fig onto the meat.
Water is your worst enemy with anything that goes outside of the steak.
I'm putting my red wine glaze. It tasted like a light diluted wine.
Oh, this is so wet. Is that what makes pork more complicated than beef? That it's wet?
Now we're gonna take some cling wrap, and what we're gonna do is we're going to wrap this into a log.
I'm using the classic technique of a paper towel transfer. I have put all my ingredients on a paper towel. I believe this is how Mr. Gordon does it.
I put all the eggs in the middle. I'm gonna give them a little paper towel because they seem a little wet too.
We're gonna just get some prosciutto, and so we're gonna make a nice thin layer, and that's going to protect our puff pastry from getting soggy.
Okay. Just go, baby, go. If you gave me fancy mushrooms, I'm gonna use all of them.
Do not skip this prosciutto step because you're gonna have a soggy bottom.
You think that's crazy right there?
That looks insane.
Here, I just kind of like massaged it so that it's all the same texture. And now I'm just gonna lay it down.
So I've got my bottom pork sausage layer, my soft-boiled eggs, maple onion craziness on top of that slathered. Then we've got the cheese and potatoes and bacon. And now I'm gonna start my lattice work on top.
And now I'm gonna go in with the tenderloin. So now I'm going to roll this onto my steak. We want this to be as tight as we can.
Well, I wrapped my baby up like a burrito, I ain't gonna lie to you. I took the meat from the edge and I just kept rolling.
If you're not protecting your pastry with some kind of barrier like prosciutto or crepe, you're making a really big mistake.
I'm using the plastic wrap, flip and pray, you know?
And then we can seal it. And this is just gonna tighten it all up. Make sure it's the log that we want.
Just going to bed. I'm just going for it, you know? Trying to make a nice clean edge, and then I'm gonna do some decor.
You see how even this log is? This is ideal. So now we have our Wellington. I just want it to kind of tuck in. I'm just gonna trim a little bit, like giving me a lot of space just so I could see what I'm working with. And then close it like a present and tuck the top underneath so you don't have a little butthole.
Are you trying to shape it like a little booty hole?
Yeah, are you trying to make it look like a booty hole?
Is that what you're going for? Because you succeeded on this side.
Am I trying to shape it into a booty hole? No!
Lettuce is a fence. And so really what I'm doing is a crosshatch, I guess. Can I get advice?
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 Sure.
Advice? What you need, love?
Do you think I should do more?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we're about to put it into the oven. I'm just gonna brush it with some egg wash, egg yolk, a little water, and some salt.
So I've got some food coloring water to make my little watercolor paint, to make my Chicago flag blue, the blue parts of the Chicago flag. And then I'm gonna do the same technique with red to make the red stars of the Chicago flag. Who knows how this will look when it bakes, but it looks nice now.
You wanna score your Wellington, but you don't wanna score it all the way through. So I'm just gonna gently run my knife to the surface of the dough.
Okay, this looking emo.
Oh my God. That looks crazy. What are the snakes?
They're the vines for the flour.
Oh, okay.
This is an egg wash. Gonna egg wash the outside.
Definitely does look like a boot for like your broken ankle.
This looks so dumb, I love it.
So here we have our Wellington. We're gonna put it into the oven, 425 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes.
A lot of liquids coming out of mine.
Yeah, there's butter coming out.
We're all in.
Here, the temperature in this, wow, 425, okay.
Be good, lovely, I love you.
Don't touch it.
I was going to.
I know.
So the beauty about beef Wellington is you can serve beef rare, and so the same time it takes to cook the puff pastry is about the same time it takes to get that beef to a nice medium rare.
And how much longer do we want it in there? Because you're already starting to crisp up over here.
You should definitely not open the oven whenever you're baking anything.
In there, it's 450 degrees. I think that's too hot for what we want to do. So I'd like to open the door, see all the people.
We were having this very debate, me and Ryan, with the choux pastry. We opened the oven and then half of my pastries fell and never rose.
It hasn't puffed.
You can't lose anything you don't have.
There's no puff. The puff hasn't puffed.
Whenever you're opening an oven, it's cooling the oven down, and that is like your worst enemy. You want to keep it nice and hot so that it's cooking at the right pace that you're supposed to.
Do we want to close it?
On 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Mine's black all the way through. I don't even know when it's cooked.
So I'm gonna wanna put the thermometer in the center because that's where we're trying to get to medium rare. I ideally want like 125.
124. It's still going up.
That's a great place to end up. 135 is really
keeps
medium rare.
cooking, like-
Keeps cooking. So you actually want to pull it somewhere between 125 and 130. Oh, it's going up to 130? I'd be fine. I'd be fine if it lands at 135. That's okay.
I've never done that. Have any of you guys worked with luster dust before?
No, I don't even know what it is.
Even as like a professional chef, like you never know with the Wellington what you're gonna get until you cut into it. I still hesitate. As I'm cutting it, I wanna make sure it's cooked perfectly. And here you have a puff pastry encrusted beef Wellington. Something so special that is perfect for the holidays.
Okay.
143.
That's great.
18, is that it?
That's it. We did it.
We did something.
Welcome back, everybody, to Without a Recipe, Bad Boy Season. And today, we're making Beef Wellington. Today, we will be judging on presentation, taste, creativity, and is it a Beef Wellington? When you cut into a Beef Wellington, that's the best part. That's when you get to see, hey, did I cook this meat right?
But when Gordon Ramsay is roasting people, it's usually that the meat is too cooked. It's not pink enough. So I think we're looking for a medium rare.
I think things that I don't want to see in a Wellington is overcooked meat. So if you do overcook it, then like, what's the point?
How long should you sear it?
Until it's rare.
Just a kiss, like a.
I wouldn't say a kiss, because like a kiss to me is like 30 seconds.
Oh, see?
Not kind of
You
kiss.
just learned something about Nini. How I kiss Nini.
At least 3 minutes.
Hello, esteemed and fellow baddies. Keith has challenged us to make this Beef Wellington because Keith thought that he could beat us. And Keith usually does a flavor profile called Daddy's Favorite. So I've decided to go a step above that and make Father Figure. A Beef Wellington smothered in fig jam with sage because Father has sage advice and thyme because Father time. And all of this made into a beautiful Wellington boot.
The boot scootin' boogie.
Marissa, is that a belt?
It's the buckle.
The belt buckle.
Oh, the belt buckle.
The buckle on the side of the boot.
Oh, got it. Why is it green? Like that.
Because Wellington boots are like green a lot.
So Wellington is also a type of boot.
Yes, the Wellington
Okay.
boot.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll consider that information
A Wellington
moving
boot.
forward.
It looks crispy on the bottom. It's like golden on the bottom. You can't tell from the top because it's green, but it is brown.
And you made 2.
I did.
So that's cool.
They're pretty like Chipotle burrito
Yeah.
size.
I would be so stoked to get a Chipotle burrito that big. I would be in trouble, but I would be very stoked.
And is it beef inside, or are we gonna be surprised?
It is beef inside, yes. Hopefully to a medium rare temperature.
I'm gonna cut here. I'll start here.
Yes. This is the moment. Tonight is my
Want to
night.
show the camera?
Beautiful.
That's pretty nice. She's pretty
Do
nice.
we have pink? Yes.
I think that's a medium rare.
That rocks. That rocks that it's good.
Yeah!
The duxelle looks great. The bottom is nice and brown and crispy.
The meat jiggle's good. It's really good.
Yeah, the puff pastry is kind of smushed in there. Yeah, I only see a little bit of layers right here.
Everything looks good, except the crust could be puffier.
Oh my god.
I've become a leprechaun.
Oh, you win! You're lucky now!
The curse of the Boo Wellington.
And I'm like, how do I
Yeah,
eat
it's like,
on
what's
TV?
the right bite, right?
I'm going for a big one. Oh, maybe too big, I don't care.
Yes, Ro.
Yeah, get it.
Time's wonderful with it. The beef is amazing. I love how it's cooked. I love the duxelle. I love the filling. I couldn't ask for a better cook. That is a great surprise. That's a great cook.
It's very beefy. It's just like a nice, solid beef flavor. Way beyond my expectations. If I ordered this at a restaurant and ate it, I'd be stoked.
It's really well done. I can't believe you did this. You know, there's a lot of moving parts here.
I really sort of expected to eat 4 pieces of dog shit today. No offense.
To be fair, Keith did tell us what temperatures we should be at.
Cool.
So he did share that knowledge.
It's just the pastry.
Yeah.
It's a little chewy in parts for me. It's not like light and flaky and puffy. It's gotta have the savory and the pastry and the dessert.
The layers are there.
Because it's just like, it didn't like poof.
I think that the water ratio was off and that the dough itself wasn't cold enough when it got into the oven.
I like the idea of the flavors. You're using traditional, but I didn't taste the truffle, so I was so bummed out. I'm not tasting a lot of flavor like the Dijon. I want a little pop of something.
Did you get any of the fig? Because it is
Yeah.
a little sweet. Okay.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah, which was nice. That is nice. I just want
No
a little
fig.
bit more
I have a
spice.
there was no fig. Okay? I hate to break it to you. If there was fig in there, you're lying.
I disagree. I think that there's...
Tell him.
Where? You show me the fig.
I want it to be salty. I want my Wellington to be salty. I like the fig. I think I wish I would have had more salt.
You know, straight up, I don't know if I even know what fig tastes like. Straight up.
Judges, is it a beef Wellington?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a great beef
Not
Wellington.
even a question. There wasn't even a pause there. That's beautiful.
Hey, that's a beef. Look at it.
That's gorgeous.
I mean, it's green. It's crazy looking, but the inside looks awesome.
It has a butthole.
It does have a butthole. I'm glad you noticed that.
Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah, you did great.
Check, yes, Julia, are you with me? Wanting blah, blah, blah. I forgot the rest. So today's Beef Wellington is going to be an emo Beef Wellington. I grew up on pop punk. punk. I was angsty. I wanted to get out of my small town. I wore black and my mom thought I had a demon. And I decided to put all of that anxious energy, that anxiety, that confusion, the puberty and the armpit sweat into my Beef Wellington today.
Yum.
Yeah.
Your extra is always never a daily. Point your anger.
I seasoned it with a lot of black stuff, garlic, black salt. I did do truffle oil as well. And I made a red wine glaze. You know, you have to think of like piercing the veil, never shall never, you know? You really gotta get into it, you know?
My bedroom's small.
Yeah.
Everything's bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll shift into that mode.
Yes.
The asshole on this one's bad.
First of all, it's not an asshole. I did a fold and brush.
It does look very emo. Dark colors and the roses.
It looks like a 70s or 80s sitcom, and the kids are cooking dinner for the first time because the parents are at a concert and they burnt whatever it was that they were supposed to make, and then they show it as a visual gag before the commercial break, and it's like, dinner's bad.
What's this?
Huh.
What is that?
I
Is that
don't
just
know.
a piece of wood?
I don't know. It wasn't, no, I don't have nails.
What is that?
It's a wooden stake.
I don't know what that is. I wasn't there when I was putting the flowers.
Oh, and the butthole is leaking as soon as you put the sort of smallest amount of pressure on that.
There's a hair growing out of it.
Oh, okay.
You see that?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it here.
It's probably from a brush.
Oh, maybe it's brush hair.
Brush hair. All right.
Is anybody else a little scared to cut it open?
Yes.
I'm a little freaked out.
I'm terrified.
At least the butthole is juicy and ready for consumption.
At least.
That sounds.
You're hearing a flake.
That's flaky.
Yeah, it is flaky.
Okay.
Oh my Lord! Why is it green?
Oh no!
How did that happen?
That's up. That's up.
What happened?
This is what I was expecting when I showed up.
Smells good. It smells good.
I think
You ready to taste it?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That looks fantastic. Why are we making these noises?
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
It's not burnt. Hell
The pastry?
Hell yeah.
She might be hard, but she ain't burned.
It's good. It tastes actually wonderful. It does.
The beef's good.
I know how to season. I say this all the time.
Better than what I would get at like a Golden Corral.
That is really high class.
The flavors are wonderful. I'm tasting the truffle, and that pairs so well with the mushroom.
I think it's very creative. The seasoning was on point. All of the components together gives it a lot of umami.
With the meat, it just tastes really good.
I would say eating it together does you a disservice. It doesn't have, it has like a very mushy pie flavor. That's fine. I'm honestly trying to be positive.
Wow.
I think there's a lot of moisture in your mushrooms. You want to really chop them up really fine, almost like they're a paste kind of. It just has too much moisture, so we got a soggy bottom, and then meat is cooked a little bit more on the well side.
Yeah.
I know it's a little harsh on the flavor. This has been a hell of a ride.
What is this flour made of?
Fondue. Yeah.
Fondue.
Fondue.
Fondant.
It is a melted cheese flour.
Joyce, no! Stay with us.
Is it a Beef Wellington?
Yes.
Yeah.
Strangely, yes.
I mean, it's all there. It's just odd.
I twerked last season. I won't do it again, but I'm twerking internally right now. Thank you so much.
An internal twerk.
Yeah.
All right.
Judges, Hello. When Keith challenged us to Beef Wellington, he brought us to his turf. So I thought the only chance I had to combat that was to bring my own turf to the game, which is why I've made an all-American breakfast Wellington. Let me tell you what you're about to see.
You're crazy, man. You're up.
On the outside, we have a lattice-formed crust. Below that is a layer of crispy bacon, followed by cheesy hash browns. And below that, you have a beautiful pork sausage, glazed in a maple syrup onion glaze. In the middle, a row of soft-boiled eggs. And when you cut into this Wellington, I have no doubt in my mind that those soft-boiled eggs will just dribble out beautiful golden yolk onto the table. Judges, enjoy the all-American breakfast Wellington.
Wow.
That's exactly what I was hoping for.
I can't remember the last time I was this excited. This seems like it's gonna rock, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big breakfast guy. I think Waffle House is the best restaurant in America.
100%.
And I feel like this is like what I would get in a bowl.
It's your whole breakfast in one pastry.
Yeah, it's like, and I mean this in a good way, it's like a plate of slop.
Yeah.
It's huge. This is the biggest Wellington I have ever seen.
This is the American take on the British Wellington.
Yeah.
We got a lot more space.
The pastry looks amazing. You could see the layers, you could see how flaky it is. Like, look at that. I've never made a breakfast Wellington, so this is gonna be a first.
Yeah, let's see that yolk.
All right, I'm gonna use my hand because this won't dye my. You hear that?
Is that good?
That's good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Come on, yolk. Come on.
Na.
Come on, give me that yolk.
Let me see your insides, baby.
Okay. Oh my God, it's heavy.
It's hefty.
It's heavy. Okay, hold on.
It's kind of
There
stuck.
we go.
That's pretty, though. That's really pretty.
That might be jammy. That might be jammy, baby.
That's jammy if I've ever seen one.
Oh my gosh. It didn't spill the way I'd hoped, but it looks pretty.
The bottom of the pastry is a little soggy, but I think it's okay. There's a lot of juice from the sausage and stuff happening. Maybe that's forgivable because it's so puffy on top.
I think I'll have to taste it and decide.
Yeah.
I'll have to decide if it's forgivable.
How you're smiling from ear to ear is so heartwarming. Yeah. Oh my God, it doesn't even fit on the plate.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa, you got mega.
Look, the yolk is spilling.
The yolk is spilling.
They said it couldn't be done.
I literally said it couldn't be done.
The pastry is so crispy on the top. I love all these layers. It's probably the most layers that I've seen here. Flaky.
You could do an archaeological dig in these layers.
Wow. Those are beautiful layers.
Thank you.
Everything that's touching the center is kind of saturated.
Yeah.
It's a little soggy all the way around, but especially at the bottom. This is a very soggy bottom. Ryan, but on the bottom here, is it just meat on the pastry?
Meat went straight on the pastry.
Right? The meat wasn't wrapped in like the potatoes all the way around or anything like that.
No, it's just meat. It's just pastry meat.
Got it.
All the flavors of that beautiful pork
Yeah.
is just leaking into that pastry.
A little egg. Come. This is so big, Ryan. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Jacob, what are you thinking?
My bacon fell off. Hold on.
I'm in heaven. This is fun. No, it's really fun.
I really enjoy this. It's like sweet and salty. The yolk is perfect. So it's like the sauce that I want. It's nice and savory, everything's really flavorful, and like every bite is different, which I really appreciate.
The egg's great. The egg has no business being as good as it is in this.
Well, there's one thing that I know, honestly, it's eggs.
I'm really blown away. This is so creative and it tastes like breakfast, and even the puff pastry around it reminds me of having a croissant in the morning. This is wild, but in a good way.
What's going on up there that you came up with this?
Yeah.
You know, I really just thought I had to play to my own strengths.
But this bottom is real soggy. I mean,
Yeah.
does it taste good? Yes. But this is a dense, soggy bottom.
Now, judges, you've told me it's creative, you love the presentation, the flavor's out of this world. Is that a Wellington?
I would say, yeah.
Tweet it at Gordy, baby. Tweet it at him.
Tweet it at Gordy.
See what he says.
I think it's a Wellington, not a beef Wellington, but it's a Wellington.
Yeah.
Judges, thank you so much.
Judges, this was my episode. I lost last season, didn't even make it to the finals. So I actually invited the 3 top competitors from last season to this to flex their skills and see if I could beat them in my own domain. When I hear the word beef, I think of a beef in Chicago, an Italian beef. So I wanted to take the flavors of an Italian beef sandwich and turn it into a beef Wellington. So I have for you today, Chicago's Italian Beef Wellington with a Chicago flag on the top. What I have done is chop up hot jardiniere, diced onions, as well as some roasted sweet bell peppers, and I have put them all around the entire thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's what you meant by flag. It's a part of the thing.
Yeah, that's the Chicago flag.
Yeah. How's the asshole?
Very trimmed.
I do like the designs that you put little stars on top. I always think that that's fun.
Yeah, you look like you had fun.
I did.
I was just in Chicago for the first time, and I did have an Italian beef, so I feel like my palate is really like ready to judge this up against an actual true Italian beef.
Hell yeah.
The pastry looks dry. It reminds me of like an English pie that it's supposed to be the like wrapper and you like don't eat it. It feels like a cookie, or it looks like a cookie.
I thought it'd be really fun because I've never used it. I've seen it on the shelf for 8 seasons. I thought, today's the day I use self-rising flour and see what happens.
That's why, yeah.
Just never used it. Thought it'd be fun.
What do you think how is this attitude gonna affect us eating it?
You know,
Is there an end game?
I'm just stoked.
I can't tell if you're actually stoked or if this is like a weird walk around ruse.
I honestly have no idea how it would work.
Here we go.
Go, Cubs, go!
The crust kind of feels like bread.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You might be onto something.
Oh, and were you sort of inspired by the bean?
Of course I was. And I want you to look at it and see yourself.
There's some jiggle on the beef.
The beef is perfectly cooked.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that.
That's nice.
Medium rare. This is, I think, a perfect medium rare.
Perfect.
Nice crust. It feels like bread more than a puff pastry.
It's not really flaky, but the taste of it is good.
It actually tastes like an Italian beef.
It really does.
It does. The spice is great.
The spice is great. The seasoning, like good amount of seasoning.
Yeah, I love it. Keith, I'd put an Italian flag on this. This is fun. Incorporating like an Italian side to it. I think it's just with these flavors and ingredients is really creative. It's kind of blending. I love it. Yeah, what's this? What's this? Is this just uncooked? What is that?
It's just uncooked dough. The
Uncooked
dough,
dough
being so buttery and then kind
Right
of
here.
like goopy makes it feel like cheese in like a good way.
This is wonderful. I just want more of the filling.
I think you could have been more bold with the pepperidge and the, what is it, Giordano, right?
The jardiniere.
Jardiniere, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could be a little like less shy with it. The sandwich I had a lot on it. I'm kind of yearning for a little bit more vinegar pickle snap.
To me, the best way to do it is, because onions and peppers have so much water, to put a lot more, but like dry it out even more so that it's like more peppery in every bite.
Did you like my design on top? Did you think I did good?
I think I could tell that you struggled with the stars.
Okay. I did.
Judges, is it a beef Wellington?
Yes.
Yes.
You got it, babe.
Let's cut you a
Holy shit, we all made Wellington.
Get in there, treat it like a sub.
I'll eat it like a hot dog.
Sort of a Kobayashi grab
It's a
there.
weird visual from the back.
Tastes so much like the Italian beef that my friend's family made specifically.
Guys, to make puff pastry, let alone beef Wellington, without a recipe is crazy. And I want to say that you guys all did a wonderful job. So,
Bravo, bravo,
Good job, everyone. We kind of ate that.
This episode was the best tasting from all of you that I have ever had on Without a Recipe.
Wow.
Like, I'm really proud of you guys.
That's cool.
And I know she's already said it, but like, it's so hard to make beef Wellingtons just in and of itself, and you guys blew me away.
And to piggyback on that, this is my first time, and everybody did bad. Everybody failed, and nobody hit the mark.
So after I've said that, I'm gonna be announcing who came in last, which was difficult. So this baker left our hands a little bit messy. There were some issues with the puff pastry. The taste was intriguing. It was good. It was divine. But overall, it just left a little to be desired. So in fourth place, Joyce.
No one's ever understood me. They just don't get me. They don't get my vision. They don't get my art. I just need to get out of here and find a better place.
No one likes my food, and I hate my dad.
Yeah, that part. Thank you.
Well, as the resident villain, I'm here to announce third place. This Wellington had a very successful beef cook, one that all of the judges enjoyed, but unfortunately, it fell a little bit flat in the pastry department. It wasn't quite up to snuff. Now, the interior, we had some fun eating it. It was very inventive and cool, but ultimately it was not enough to bring it up over the perils of the pastry. In third place, soon to be announced, a name about to leave my tongue, that name being simply a few more words away. In third place, happy to announce, with no reservations, Keith.
Oh!
I'm so
What?
sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you know.
It was a great meal.
We beat Keith. We beat Keith. We beat Keith.
It's okay, I told you exactly how to do it.
So you guys are the top two. Marissa, you made something very close to a traditional beef Wellington. The cook on your beef was damn near perfect. Your pastry fell short. Overall, it was a wonderful bite. Ryan, your pastry was probably the best today. And I would have to say that I've never had a breakfast Wellington, and I think it should be a thing. But unfortunately, there's only going to be one winner. The winner of today's episode and the final person to compete in the Bad Boys Championship is Ryan.
I'm so excited to be going on to the final, the bad boy competition. Let's go!
Congratulations to Ryan. Thank you so much to our judges for joining us. And that's right, one episode left. Will it be me? Will it be Quasi? Will it be Ryan? Or will it be Ryan? 2 Ryans. We'll see you next week on Without a Recipe.
Gordon, call me. Gordon!
Next week on Without a Recipe, it's the finale, anti-gravity cakes.
This will be the hardest challenge we've ever done.
So this cake is pretty terrible.
I feel thwarted.
Anti-gravity.
No!